Good evening, my viewers. Today, this evening, I will discuss on another question that is related to MR job interview. This question is that how can we make a doctor list? How can we make a correct doctor list? So making doctor list is also an important thing in the MR profession. Some MR, they are actually going to the chemist shops and they collect the chemist shops and clinics, etc. They collect the doctor's name from the lists outside. They are hanging. The lists are outside. So from the lists, they collect the name and qualification and the visiting hours of the doctors. But unfortunately, this is not the right or proper way to make the list. While they will go to visit the doctors, very often they will find amongst the doctors' name, amongst the doctors, some doctors are absent, some because they are out of station, they had been transferred long ago, and some doctors had passed away. So I have told you before that this is not the correct way to make a proper doctor list. So how can we make the proper doctor list? Suppose your company has an antacid liquid containing magnesium and aluminum hydroxide. Magnesium hydroxide and aluminum hydroxide. So, I do not mention the brand of any brand name of any company, but you have to mention the leading brand of antacid. Suppose your company has not the leading brand. Your company's brand is not leading brand, popular most brand. So you will tell the name of the leading brand on the counter. Any salesman of the counter, medicine shop. That I beg your pardon, my dear friend or sir. This brand is being prescribed by some doctors in your area. Please tell me the name of the doctors who are prescribing day by day regularly. A lot of prescriptions are generating from the doctors regarding this antacid liquid. So they will mention some names of the doctors in that area, that belt. So that doctors, you have to note down the names of the doctor, and that doctors will be your target doctors. Suppose they will tell you 5 names of a doctor, 5 names of some doctors. Suppose you will write down the name. Then 5 doctors are definitely, they will not come to your list, the final list. When you will visit, you will see some doctors are amongst the 5 doctors, 2 doctors, they are not responsive because they already have a prescription habit to write a brand name regularly, and you think that by their attitude that they will not prescribe your product. So they will be in your list, but not in the final list and not in the important final list. So suppose I will suggest that don't make the doctor list, and please tell your first line manager tell your frontline manager, and your first line or frontline manager will definitely know that making doctor list, it is not an easy matter. And if you have the current doctor list from the company, from the previous MR in your place, who was working, then that will be good. Otherwise, if you have to make it, then it will take 6 months time, because first that is the roughly doctor list. Then after that, the doctor who are definitely will be prescribing your product definitely. Then the doctor will come to your final doctor list. That is well known to that should be well known to your frontline manager. So after 6 months regularly visit, you will find that 2 doctors amongst the 5 doctors, they are prescribing your antacid liquid. Then they will definitely come to your doctor list, final doctor list. Just likewise, you will tell another name, suppose an antibiotic. Suppose the antibiotic having the composition of norfloxacin and tinidazole. So I mentioned one brand name, that is Norflox TZ of Cipla company. That is a very much popular brand moving in the market. Many doctors are prescribing it, and it is now just like the OTC, over the counter product. The product that is not require any prescription, that doesn't require any prescription. The patient will come to the counter and they take the product from the counter without any prescription. That is called OTC, over the counter product. It is just like the OTC product, Norflox TZ. You will tell that, sir, who is doctor is prescribing the norfloxacin tinidazole combination on Norflox TZ? Then they will tell definitely, just like before, the name of some doctors. And just like before, in the same process, through the same process, you can make your rough doctor list, and then you can make your final doctor list after 6 months or a couple of months. It will take time, my dear friends. So in the short video, you just have come to know about making of the doctor list, making of proper doctor list or correct doctor list in a right way. So don't be afraid if you have to make it from the first time. So please be prepared for that. And thanking again from myself, and also thank you for your precious views. And another thing, if you want to know another video clippings from myself, then please subscribe it. And now have a nice time. Thank you very much.